Why, hello there, YouTube, and welcome now to what is a film ranking on the Jurassic franchise. So, yeah, I'm going to be ranking all 7 movies in this list. All my personal opinion. None of you have to agree with this. And if you have your own opinion, please feel free to share down below. So let's get started, shall we? So coming in at number 7, it is obviously, if you've seen my review rant over it, it is Jurassic World Rebirth. Like I said, this one just felt like a cash grab, and I think they were getting a bit daft now. All these hybrid dinosaurs, the D-Rex, and bringing in star power like Scarlett Johansson and that and stuff. It was just there. It was just not necessary. It tied up nicely with Dominion. So yeah, Jurassic World Rebirth, the most recent one, unfortunately. Coming in at number 6, we have Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, the second part of the second trilogy. And this one looked good in the trailers. I thought that the main key would be in this film to get the dinosaurs off the island before the volcano erupts. And that only happens halfway into the movie. The next half of the movie takes place at the Lockwood estate. It's a lot darker. We do have unlikable villains in this. Yeah, I don't like the villains. Not as in the sense where you're supposed to not like them, they're the bad guys, but they were just unlikable characters altogether. Rafe Spall's character, Toby Joe, they just were not. I just, thought this were a lot weaker than the previous movie, but, Endoraptor as well was a bit, So yeah, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is at number 6. Top 5 now, and at number 5 it is Jurassic Park 3. This one I look back at with, more enjoyment. I mean, as a kid I was always gutted that the T-Rex's role in it was very sudden and how he died at the hand of the Spinosaur. But I've grown a better appreciation over this one. But this is the one that did cause the franchise's extinction for a good 14 years before we got any more of these movies. And also was not based on any book like the first 2 were. But yeah, I get that they were trying to go for something different here, but yeah. Okay, number 4. Number 4 it is Jurassic World Dominion, the 6th film, which I think tied off the Jurassic World trilogy very nicely, and we had no need for another one. I thought I liked how the franchises, the classic and the new generation collided. We got the return of Alan Grant and Ian Malcolm, and like in the last one, Fallen Kingdom, his screen time in it was none other than a cameo. Again, in the trailer they definitely marketed him to as if he'd appear in the film more, but he didn't. But yeah, I like that this ties it off nicely, how we all learn to coexist, and, we don't need another one for this. But they went and did it, but this one was a good conclusion to that trilogy. Next, at number 3, we have Jurassic World. This was the revival I didn't know we needed. It, keeping the previous 3 canon, where we return to Islas Nublar, where it is now, the old park is built, the new park is built around the old park, and we get, what could have been if Jurassic Park hadn't been sabotaged. And again, it goes tits up when they decide to create a hybrid dinosaur that never existed, the Indominus Rex, which I thought was a good antagonist monster. We get the return of Rexy in this, and we see the big final showdown between Blue Rexy and the Indominus Rex, and then it gets cleared. It gets gobbled up by the Mosasaurus in the end. But yeah, I like the introduction to new characters we get in this one, whilst it still honours the original. Okay, so bottom 2 now, and at number 2 it is The Lost World Jurassic Park, or Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World. This is a worthy sequel. It was the last one to be directed by Steven Spielberg. It starred Jeff Goldblum, based on the book by Michael Crichton, and you know, I just think it's a good sequel. I remember enjoying this as a kid, and I remember enjoying this as like a double bill. My cousin had the first two on VHS together in like a box set, and I enjoyed watching them again and again. And yeah, Jurassic Park, Lost World, good sequel. We get more than one T-Rex this time. We get Buck and Doe, who are angry parents when their baby is injured and missing, but they get reunited at the end. Yeah. So number one, I guess it's no surprise, it is Jurassic Park, the first one, where the franchise began. I love this one. It has stood the test of time. It didn't just break the mold on visual effects with dinosaurs, it created the mold with visual effects on dinosaurs. The CGI, I think, still holds up to this day. Yeah, there are a lot more things we know now about dinosaurs that we didn't know 30 years ago, and are a bit off with some of the dinosaurs, especially the raptors, but Spielberg explained he wanted those velociraptors to be bigger than a turkey, to be more intimidating and scary. Also, we now know the T-Rex didn't make that big roar, but still, you got to remember, it's of its time, and it is a timeless classic. It's a masterpiece. Spielberg, he worked with sharks, aliens, dinosaurs, even a horse, and this guy is a great, Steven Spielberg. Yeah, he rarely makes a bad movie, and when he does, well, every good director has his off day, but this is one of his top classics. His top best, Jurassic Park, along with Jaws. So yeah, there you go. There is my ranking on the Jurassic franchise. How would you rank these? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. I've been Random Ross, and this has been a Jurassic film ranking. So, until next time, I bid you all a goodbye for the goodbye.